Ramadan Nayauchi Ofurum, the CEO of Adult Training Consults. Here we are again. Hello parents, what do we want to achieve? Change is good, change is important. But what kind of change are we making? This change, is it bringing positive results or negative results? What am I talking about? The rate at which we parents push our children into schools. Hello, what has gone wrong? What has happened to what was happening before? Did we decide to erase it? If we have decided to erase it, is it giving us a positive result? These days it's so common. I want my child to graduate at the age of 12. I want my son to graduate at the age of 14. Is that all that makes a total child? Let's take a break. Let's take a stop to this and allow our children to work at their pace. These days it's becoming so much. Check it. The rate at which we are pushing them. Let them go into school. Let them go into secondary school. Let them go into the university. Give them time. Before now, children are allowed to go. There's this sign I learned they were doing. They would do something like this to find out if their hands can now touch their ears. That shows that they are old enough to be enrolled into the primary school. I understand what happens in the society. Most parents are working. And at tender age, they want to send their children to go to the early years and stay there while they go to their work. Not necessarily because of academic performances. But these days, in as much as you're doing that because of academics, or you are doing it for them to stay there so that you can attend to your responsibilities, we have now misused it. We have abused it. Allow these children to work at their pace. Just before you know it, a child will write common entrance at grade 4 and move into the secondary school. Soon after the secondary school, they've completed, they are out, they are jumping into the universities. It's not all about academic performances. Oh, the child is super intelligent. I agree. But that is not all that makes a total child. Allow them. They need to be emotionally prepared for the challenges that are out there. You don't just put your tender-minded child into the society. The reason we have all of this cultism here and there, young boys and girls getting into terrible things that we parents do not like or even wish for our children. We are contributing to it, but we do not know. When you feel your child has acquired that intelligence and he or she can compete favorably academically out there, can that child be able to make the right decisions when you and I are not there? These children are pushed into a whole lot of things, especially pressures from their age mates, from their roommates, from their classmates, even their classmates. And these are people who are coming from different backgrounds, pushed into the university. A lot of things happen in there. Allow our children to work at their pace. When they must have rushed into all this and graduate so young, what happens? Going by what is happening in the society today, there is no job kept aside for them yet. Allow them to work at their pace and come out when they ought to come. And when they graduate and come out, they would have been a total child. They are prepared for everything good. But when we push them at such tender age, they are faced with a lot of pressures, which they do not come back to tell us what happens. First year, second year, third year, they are coming back as a changed person. You tend to see that they have changed. That time, you cannot correct it. When we have the time to do that, is to prepare them and give them time to grow up first. Prepare their mindset before you send them out there to the society to face the outside world. A lot happens outside the school. Let us allow our children to grow before we push them out of the parental care. Thank you.